Welcome to the LPG Delivery Personnel e-learning course. This course will take approximately 20 minutes to complete. Hi, I am Rajat, your guide for this course. By the end of this course, you should be able to gain the product knowledge about LPG, cylinders, regulators, rubber tubes and gas stoves. State the LPG delivery activities, pre-delivery, delivery and post-delivery. Define the key requisites to collect the cylinders. Know the steps one must follow to maintain the storage area. Let's begin now. Before we begin to look at the various stages of the delivery process, let us look at the three major parts for an LPG connection. The first is the LPG cylinder. The body of LPG cylinder can be divided into three main parts. The neck portion called collar shroud, the main body, pressure part, and the foot ring. In addition, you have the valve protection ring at the top. The neck portion has the seal cylinder and three vertical stay plates with markings that mention the due date, serial number, manufacturer's information. The top of the cylinder body shows tare weight and test due date of the cylinder. While all cylinders are a signal red color, they differ in the shape of the holes in the foot ring and color on the top surface of the cylinder's body part to distinguish between the cylinders of oil manufacturing companies IOC, BPC or HPC. Indian cylinder by IOCL is red in color around the bung. HP gas cylinder is blue in color and Bharat gas is yellow. Now let us look at common types of LPG cylinders. LPG cylinders are commonly sold and used in India in steel cylinders of various sizes and capacities. There are generally two categories of cylinders, for commercial or industrial purpose and for domestic purpose. The LPG cylinders for commercial or industrial purpose are available in the capacities of 2 kilograms, 5 kilograms, 19 kilograms, 35 kilograms, 47.5 kilograms and 425 kilograms. Domestic cylinders are available in capacities of 5 kilograms, 14.2 kilograms and a composite cylinder of 10 kilograms. The 5 kilograms cylinder, also known as free trade cylinder, is ideal for migrant populations in urban and semi-urban areas without local address proof, individuals with lower gas consumption, and commercial establishments with limited space. Composite cylinders have come into use in recent times. They are available in capacities of 5 kilograms and 10 kilograms. Are lightweight. Composite cylinders are costlier than steel. Now, let us look at common types of LPG cylinders of three different companies: Indian Oil, Hindustan Petroleum and Bharat Petroleum. LPG cylinders are commonly sold and used in India in steel cylinders of various sizes and capacities ranging from 2 kilograms to 47 kilograms. Indian Oil markets LPG for non-domestic use in 5 kilograms, 19 kilograms, 47.5 kilograms and 425 kilograms. Indian Jumbo capacity cylinders and for domestic use in 14.2 and 5 kilograms cylinders. HP gas markets non-domestic LPG in cylinders in the following capacities: 2 kilograms, 5 kilograms, 19 kilograms, 35 kilograms, 47.5 kilograms and 425 kilograms, and for domestic use in 14.2 and 5 kilograms cylinders. And Bharat Gas provides cylinders in capacities of 5 kilograms, 19 kilograms, 35 kilograms, 47.5 kilograms and 425 kilograms. During the delivery process, delivery personnel has to ensure that the cylinder of the right capacity and company is being delivered to the consumer. A consumer of an OMC, IOC, BPC or HPC cannot be delivered a cylinder of other OMC. Another part of the LPG connection is the pressure regulator. The pressure regulator on a cylinder helps to regulate the pressure of LPG drawn out of the cylinders. A pressure regulator has three main parts: the knob, the nozzle and the plastic ring at the bottom. Each manufacturing company has their own unique regulator as shown here. Use a pressure regulator of same company and appropriate type which matches the cylinder's self-closing valve. Each company has to ensure that the pressure regulator always meets ISI standard. The Suraksha hose, a leak-proof tube and is a connector between the cylinder and the gas stove. It helps to supply LPG from the cylinder to the gas stove. The hose is built using three layers. The inner and outer layer are made of high-quality rubber. The middle layer is made using interwoven copper or brass-coated high-carbon steel wire mesh that cuts down any deficit in the rubber tube. The outer layer of the hose can withstand damage from fire, weather and abrasion. Always use ISI marked Suraksha hose that is manufactured with strict quality control standards. Each hose contains details such as batch number, month, year of manufacture and expiry date, month, year. The hose is crack-proof and cannot be harmed by rodents but should be replaced every 5 years. Let's discuss the pre-delivery, delivery and post-delivery activities in detail. Before we start the delivery process, begin with some exercises for stretching the body. Stretching of hands, neck and back increases flexibility. So, do the stretching exercises before lifting or carrying any heavy objects like gas cylinder. Lifting and carrying heavy cylinders with incorrect body posture can cause injuries to back, shoulder, neck. Before collecting the cylinders, it is important that you perform a quick inspection of the vehicle to be taken for the day's trip to ensure it is in suitable working condition. Once done, then you have to load sound LPG cylinders that are fit for delivery. Always remember to, as per the distribution timetable and delivery plan for the day, collect the sound refilled LPG cylinders from the godown after carrying out pre-delivery checks for weight, conditions of shroud, foot ring and seal. Also ensure that the cylinder is not due for testing. Ensure the toolkit is ready with all the essential tools and replenish the required consumables. Ensure to carry the cylinder on the shoulders as shown here. The LPG delivery personnel needs the following tools and equipment for installing or replacing LPG cylinders at the customer's premises. The toolkit should comprise 10 numbers of O-rings with proper equipment to fix or remove the O-ring, 5 numbers of safety caps along with nylon thread, 1 portable fire extinguisher, 1.5 meters of flexible Suraksha hose, proper equipment to check leakage from valve pin, 1 portable weighing machine. Collect the cash memos, Ensure all the requisite details are printed on the cash memo. Check whether money is to be collected or prepaid. Segregate the cash memos area-wise for prepaid and postpaid deliveries. POS machines or QR code and mobile to confirm once payment is done. Delivery documents from the godown and carry them along for delivery. Carry a portable digital weighing machine to check the weight of the cylinder. Once you have collected all the documents and checked all the cylinders, plan and prioritize the deliveries. Check the consumer's address and delivery instructions. After this, you can start the delivery process. It is important to maintain the safe transportation of gas cylinders. Let me explain with the help of a video. Gas cylinders transportation. Safety guidelines. Prior to transportation, ensure sound cylinders are taken from godown for delivery and are kept in upright vertical position. Vehicle is safe for transporting the gas cylinders. An open vehicle such as a utility vehicle provides the best ventilation to reduce the risk of fire or explosion. Limit the number of cylinders to the capacity of the delivery vehicle. Never smoke when loading, transporting or unloading gas cylinders. Always carry a fire extinguisher. There are times when you may find the house is locked when you reach the consumer's home. Then you must stick the tear-off slip with house lock intimation on the consumer's main door. Alternatively, update the records with the reason for the returns. Now we are done with the pre-delivery procedure. Once you reach the consumer's house, you need to take care of few things about LPG cylinder installation. First, gently knock or press the bell gently. When you enter the house, remove your shoes and greet the consumer. Identify the customer as per the cash memo details. Always carry the filled cylinders in a vertical position. Namaste, ma'am.
Good morning.
Weigh the cylinder in the presence of the consumer to verify weight as per standards. Ma'am, please check the weight. Show the intact seal. Take permission to open the seal. Check for valve leak and O-ring defect. If the cylinder does not have O-ring defect or valve leak, the cylinder is good for delivery. Fix the safety cap over the valve unless requested by the customer to demonstrate lighting the gas stove. In case of a faulty O-ring, replace it with a sound O-ring and check it again. If valve leak, place the safety cap on the valve. Mark the cylinder as valve leak and keep it separate in the delivery vehicle. Bring another cylinder. Repeat previous steps 1 to 4. Watch this video to see how to check for valve and O-ring defect. After opening the safety seal, we can use this leak detector to check if there is any leakage. Next, we use this O-ring detector to check whether the condition of the O-ring is okay or not. Roll the cylinder on the foot ring to the kitchen and not on its belly. Ensure there are no inflammable items in the kitchen and no open flames when connecting LPG cylinder. Switch off the knob of the gas stove and also the regulator. Conduct a pre-delivery check. Replace the empty cylinder with a new refill. In case of a new connection installation, follow the standard operating procedure described later. While replacing the cylinder, check the pressure regulator for high pressure or low pressure and rubber hose for test date, manufacturing date, cracks and whether it is loose at the joints. Connect the regulator with the cylinder and ensure that the regulator fits the cylinder properly. Switch on the regulator. Light a matchstick. Switch on the gas stove to make sure that flame is ignited. In case of in-use connection, ensure that there are no naked flames from kerosene stoves, heaters, or any potential heat sources existing in the kitchen. Perform the pre-delivery checks. Install the gas stove or hot plate if the new connection comes along with the option. Give a live demo of how to utilize the LPG. Explain safety instructions about using the LPG cylinder and display the safety card at a prominent place in the consumer kitchen. Once you have installed the cylinder, provide the cash memo to the consumer. For prepaid deliveries, cash to be collected will be nil. Obtain consumer's signature on the cash memo. If not already paid, collect the cost in cash, card, e-wallet and other appropriate mode and return the balance amount, if any, in case of cash payment. In case of digital payment mode, confirm payment on mobile. Obtain the consumer's signature on the counter slip and retain the copy. Ma'am, please take this cash memo.
Thank you.
Ma'am, please sign a copy of the cash memo.
Here it is.
Thank you. Update the serial number, date of delivery in the consumer's book and complete the transactions and update the records in the DGCC, Domestic Gas Consumer Card. Politely communicate to the consumer against unsafe practices. Inform the consumer about available schemes, NFR products, important or emergency numbers 1906. Ask the consumer for feedback, record the same and convey the same to the go-down staff. If the consumer has a single cylinder, suggest them to go for a double cylinder to ensure that he or she has an uninterrupted supply of LPG. Thank the consumer before leaving. Once you have completed all these procedures, go back to the go-down. Return the cash memo counter slip copy to the go-down or showroom. Inform the distributor about any unsafe practices observed at the consumer's premises. For example, using LPG stove on the floor, using the green rubber hose, rubber tube older than 5 years, using a T-joint for connecting two burners, etc. Storage above or behind the gas stove. The gas stove is in front of the window. Cylinder not kept in a well-ventilated place. In case of any defective cylinder identified during delivery process, mark the cylinder as valve leak cylinder and place it in the designated area. Update the records. Sir, here is the copy of the cash memo of the delivery.
Thank you.
Apart from delivery and installation, it is important that you maintain the storage area. Let's discuss how to help the go-down keeper with the upkeep and maintenance of the LPG storage area. Keep the cylinders at the respective place. Filled, empty and defective cylinders in a vertical position. Keep the safety area clean. Always check the storage area. Stay alert to smell of LPG and observant to notice potential hazards in and around the storage area. Alert the go-down keeper if sand and water buckets are not filled respectively. Alert if the fire extinguisher is not in proper working condition. Alert the go-down keeper or appropriate authorities if any other inflammable materials other than LPG cylinders are stored in the storage area. Always adhere to the safety guidelines. How to use the fire extinguisher. It is easy to remember how to use a fire extinguisher if you remember the PASS, pass technique. P, pull. A, aim. S, squeeze. S, sweep. Step 1. Pull. Pull the pin located at the top of the fire extinguisher. This will break the seal and unlock the fire extinguisher. Step 2. Aim. Aim low, pointing at the base of the fire. Do not aim in the opposite direction of air. Instead, aim from the direction of air. If this is not followed, there is a chance that person using the fire extinguisher can get hurt. Step 3. Squeeze. Squeeze the handle to release the extinguishing substance to put out the fire. Step 4. Sweep. Start using the extinguisher from a safe distance away and then slowly move forward using a sweeping motion. Sweep the extinguisher from one side to another at the base of the fire until the fire is completely out. Once the fire is out, keep an eye on the area. If the fire reignites, repeat steps 2, 3 and 4. So, now we have reached the end of the course. Let's have a quick recap. In this course, we learned about product knowledge about LPG cylinders, regulators, rubber tubes and gas stoves. Different retail LPG delivery activities: pre-delivery, delivery and post-delivery. Key points to take care of while collecting delivery requisites as per the schedule. Assist the manager in the upkeep and maintenance of the LPG storage area.